All right, coming out of Golden Rule. This is a huge review. This is the biggest one I've done yet, for sure. Let's see how it's gonna go. Let's jump in the car, man. It's about as hot as the devil's little sister out here. All right, so this is an absolutely gigantic review. I got the sun in my eyes, which kind of sucks, but we'll work through it. I'm at Golden Rule right now. I don't know if there's an older barbecue joint in the Birmingham area. Anybody who goes back before 1891? I don't know. It's got a cool story. It's been owned by a couple of different people, as you'd imagine, spanning more than 100 years. But they actually had to move the location twice. It was moved when they built 78, and then it was moved again when they built Highway 20 through here. So obviously, I'm down here at the original, the Irondale location, right off of 78, right off of I-20 here in Irondale. Run you over the rules real quick. First of all, we only review barbecue pork sandwiches. So it's an apples to apples review. I'm not going to compare this guy's chicken to this guy's brisket to this guy's ribs. It's just not going to happen. If I was over in Austin, Texas, I'd be doing brisket reviews. If I was up in Memphis, West Texas area, or excuse me, West Tennessee area, I'd be doing ribs. I'm not. I'm here in Alabama, and I am doing pulled pork, because that is what we are known for. Let's see what we got here. This, in addition to being a really storied Birmingham kind of joint, you know, this is definitely a Birmingham place. This one is been big in my life also. I believe that Golden Rule is probably the second barbecue restaurant that I ever went to as a kid. The first being Johnny Ray's. My grandfather took me down there. Second, Golden Rule right here. So I'm certainly rooting for a good score for them, but I'm going to be fair, because all these reviews are based on this sandwich on this day. And here we come, spinning through time, me and Golden Rule, and suddenly, phew, here we go. Man, I hope it's good, but it will be fair. Let's take a look at this sandwich now. Now, they don't really have a pulled pork sandwich. They asked me if I wanted it chopped or sliced. And I don't know that I've ever had a sliced barbecue sandwich, so I said chopped. Now, this is chopped pretty fine. You got kind of the neon pickle there. Big pickle. And it's, you know, it's pretty saucy too. Pretty saucy. Let's see what all this sauce and smoke and thyme did for it. The pork is not my favorite, but it never really has been. When you chop it that fine, you lose that good chew that you get. But the smoke is right, and the sauce is really right. Yeah, Golden Rule, man, that sauce is spot on. It is spicy, a little bit sweet, savory. It's a tough one to score though, because like I say, the meat's not my favorite. It's good. So you know where I'm going with this. This would be the first one to break 80%. and it is right on the line. Is it 79? Is it 81? I'm gonna give it an 81. I'm gonna give it an 81%, and maybe some of that is for the history of the restaurant, my personal history with the restaurant, but you know, this is just great church barbecue. After church, what do? You go out, you get some barbecue. You take the whole family out. Where do you go? You take them to Golden Rule. You get a bag of sandwiches, or you stop by and you get a couple pounds of meat and you take it home. It's a Birmingham tradition. But that's not why it gets an 81. It gets an 81 because they have been putting out a good quality product for a long time, and they did today too. So that is my first score in the 80th percentile. As always, that's just my 2 cents, and your mileage may vary. Worst fishing show ever!